Hello and welcome to Stock Voyage. We're checking out this week's biggest trades from WallStreetBets. Before we start, I want to set the tone of this video. If you somehow don't know, Netflix stock dropped by more than 35% on their earnings report. So we're going to see some insane losses and gains, mainly on Netflix plays. We are starting off with an insane gain by Monkey King. He turned 5k into 100k overnight. He's up by more than 2000% or $105,142.03 in total. He bought Netflix puts with an expiration date on April the 22nd and a striking price at $290. Do you even realize how insane this gain is? Overnight he multiplied his money more than 20 times. He went from being able to buy a couple of Balenciagas to buying a Tesla Model S. On the other side of the coin, we have a trader by the name of SJ2428, who just made a huge mistake. Instead of buying puts, he sold them. He sold 16 Netflix puts with an expiration date on May the 20th and the striking price at $330. He spent a total of $27,280 and he could have been up by quite a lot, but instead he lost most of his money. Next we have an insane gain by Eliafechico. He bought 15 Netflix puts with an expiration date on April the 22nd. In the first screenshot he is down by 32% or 4.2k, but in the second screenshot after the drop he's up by more than 600% or $88,125. Truly amazing. Next up we have an insane loss by Martel CB, who is straight up not having a good time. He's down by 64% or $332,608.02 in total. He's down by so much because he went all in on tech stocks at the beginning of the year, like Netflix, Upstart, PayPal and so on. And that hasn't been working out too well. But to be honest, if you have $500,000 just lying around, you can just put it in the S&P 500 and you should be good for life. Next we have an insane gain by Spider-Man 1994. He turned 3k into 80k in 2 days. Because of Netflix puts, of course. In the first screenshot we can see him being down by 7%, and in the second screenshot we can see him being up by more than 2400% or $77,765 in total. He's up by so much because he bought Netflix puts with an expiration date on April the 22nd and striking prices at $250 and $350. A truly marvelous gain. Next up we have a loss by OG Clapcheek 69. He bought Tesla puts with an expiration date on April the 22nd and a striking price at $850. At first he was up by more than 250% for a total gain of $48,925. His position was worth more than 68k, but then Tesla released their earnings and he sold his position the next day, worth just 1.8k. And that is why you shouldn't ride through earnings when you are already up. Next we have an insane gain by Bored Billionaire. He turned 14k into 120k. He's up by more than 812% or $106,410.04 in total. He bought 400 call options on BBAI, also known as BigBear.ai Holdings, with an expiration date on April the 14th and a striking price at $15. He also bought 1 call options with the same striking price but a different expiration date. We can also see that he owns around 1355 shares of this company and is up on this position by more than 100% or around 10k. He's also saying that he added some more shares last week. Overall a nice play. I just hope he secured the bag and on to the next one. We have yet another nice gain on Netflix. This trader bought Netflix put options with a striking price at $240 and is up on this play by more than 1000%. He turned around 2k into more than 25k. I'm happy to see more gains on Netflix than losses. Speaking of gains on Netflix, here is another one. Trader by the name of IC Equivalent 1104 turned 3.6k into 55k overnight. On April the 19th he bought 10 Netflix put options with an expiration date on April the 22nd and a striking price at $300. He spent a total of $3,660 on this position. The next day in the morning he cashed out and secured an amazing 52k gain. But unfortunately we also have some losses on Netflix. Trader by the name of Stock Astro is down by 8000%. In total he lost around $124,137.50. He was selling calls and puts all expiring on April the 22nd. It's really painful looking at these losses, especially when you know that a lot of other people made a lot of money. Well, as Beardless Pete pointed out in the comments, this is where the other guy got his money. Next up we have a small gain, but a gain nonetheless. Trader by the name of 56cookies56 was shaking in his seat as he unlocked his phone in math class and saw this. He's up by more than 2000%. He bought just one Netflix put with a striking price at $270. He turned around $100 into more than 2k, and I'm happy to see that he sold the put and secured the back. And last but not least, we have a huge loss. Trader by the name of James Rowland 17 made some huge mistakes. On June the 2nd of 2021, he was up by more than 500%, or $261,614.70 in total. But it all came crashing down, and now he's down by 99%. In total, he lost $44,530.35, and he's left with just $356.90. Hopefully he somehow makes his losses back. If you want to see even more losses from WallStreetBets, click on the video that just popped up. Someone even lost $500,000. And if that is not enough, smash the subscribe button and press the notifications bell down below so you get notified whenever I post a new video. If you have any questions or recommendations, leave them in the comments down below, and thanks for watching.